And although I'm not a rule breaker, there were things that I absolutely had to have skipped over or did not listen to while they were talking to me in this orientation. Things that will come back and nearly almost haunt me. So, during this time, I'm getting up in the morning, and the officers here are new to me. I don't know anybody. So I'm as kind and friendly as I always am. And for some reason, no matter where I go, I always receive favor. So here I am at the halfway house. They come in the dorm. One officer, Black American woman, she told me that she was in the Marines for over 20 something years, and that was just a job that she came back to do now. And so she's working here at this halfway house as a supervisor. And she pulls me in with her, and she gives me all these things that she need me to do. I need you to mop this whole area over here. Then I need you to move to the front lobby. I want you to clean all the windows, glasses, and I want you to sweep and mop there. So I'm fine with this. The only thing that I'm not fine with in doing this is that at this time, there are people constantly checking in and out of the halfway house, and a lot of them are males. So now they're seeing me in this front lobby, and again, asking me for what my name is and what my number is. And I continuously act like I'm crazy. I'm just not even trying to speak to them, because I remember when I left prison, they said, whatever you do, don't talk to anybody that's at the halfway house with you if it's a man. And that part of that was that, hey, it's a condition that if you go to the halfway house and you get pregnant, you can return back to prison. I was far from thinking about messing with a man that was in the same predicament as I was in. So my way of ignoring them was my way of looking forward and acting like I didn't even see you while I was there. So they see that I'm really good at what I'm doing. Like, I'm taking my pride in everything that I'm doing, because I know that in life, everything that you do when somebody is looking or when they're not looking is still a part of your character. And so they take notice of this. So after 2 days of doing the lobby and stuff, they start saying, Miss Bush, would you like to clean admin? And so I was like, yeah, fine, I'll do admin too. So they're pulling me out 2 times a day now to come and clean admin. And so I'm going in there and I'm meeting all the people that's back here at admin. The people who run the halfway house, is a man and a woman. They are completely about their business. So if you read the reviews that they have under the halfway house in Houston, these people are about their business. And I saw that they were about their business while I was there. Like, we didn't come here to play with you. We know that we're trying to transition you back into the community, but while you're here, you're going to do what you're supposed to do. I completely get it. Because you're dealing with a lot of people from a lot of different walks of life, and a lot of these men have been incarcerated, caged up for many years. So when they get to the halfway house, they're like a lot of wild animals around here, and the women too. So let's get into this story. So about 3-4 days of me being at the halfway house. So within a few days of me being at the halfway house, of course, this is a new environment for me. I'm having a hard time sleeping. I call myself showering, putting on my nice PJs. You know, my family showed up for me in a major way. They bought me everything that you can imagine, brand new with the tags on it. And everybody complimented me every single day at the halfway house. So one day I decided that, I'm going to put on these Michael Kors sandals with my toes out, because I had them freshly painted before I left prison. And I'm G'd up inside this place, knowing I'm not even going anywhere. I'm just embracing the fact that I'm now myself again, and I can wear what I want. And so I walk out, I'm chilling, going to the vending machine, because there's tons of vending machines at the halfway house. People like myself didn't want to eat the food there. So, that was a plus for me. Plus, they allowed us to do DoorDashing and Uber Eats on Fridays and Saturdays. And did my people show up for me? They absolutely did. They gave me their charge card accounts, everything. I wrote it on paper, and I was able to basically order from whatever I wanted on those days. So I'm out there walking around with just my sandals on, and one of the officers come up to me and say, Miss Bush, you need to go put some socks on. And so I'm looking at her like, what? Like, why do I need to put socks on? I've never heard of wearing socks with sandals. And she said, do you not know where you're at? You're at a halfway house. There are sex offenders here. There are murderers here. There are men with foot fetishes. You have to have socks on, which are shoes, no matter what kind of shoes they are. And so I was like, oh, okay. So she shook me real fast when she started saying murderers, sex offenders, and on and on and on. Because me, I'm not even realizing the people that I'm around. And so I go back to the dorm, and I completely change from my sandals into some tennies with some socks at this point, because the last thing I need is for somebody to be I am my toes while I'm inside of here. So I end up coming back out, sitting down with one of the ladies that I had befriended and the person that was at FMC Carswell with me. And so we're just making small talk, and we're talking, and here come the guys. The guys are coming. They don't quit. They don't stop. They want your number. He said, give me your number. I got so scared, y'all, that I took off out of the eating area, straight back in the dorm, and did not come back out. I was asking people, hey, if I give you my money, can you go out and go get the stuff that I want at the vending machines? I was scared to come out the room and was hoping and praying when I came out to clean that I did not see him. And so this kept going on. Like, everybody kept saying, why are you not leaving out? Because I was scared. And I'm not saying these people were a threat of any kind, but I was terrified at this point.